folks? I am Ultrazilla, and today I have a review of the Surreal Entertainment Hot Topic exclusive Godzilla resin desktop figure. Alright, my zillions, we got an interesting figure here. Came out of nowhere. I want to shout out my pal Luminous, who sent me a link to this the moment it went up, I assume. You know, and I ordered it the moment I saw it. Because it's a Godzilla figure, and I like to support Godzilla figures, especially when it's like a domestic company doing it, because the more the merrier. I know a lot of people are poo-pooing on this, and even poo-pooing on me getting this, you know, laughing at me, whatevs, you know, I'll take the views. And I like Godzilla a lot. That's no BS, you know, and I wanted to get this. There's nothing wrong with that. It's cheap enough. $26.95 is the regular price, which is what I paid. I could have waited a couple days and it went on sale because Hot Topic is non-stop sales. So right now, at the time of this recording, you can still get it on sale. I have no idea when, if it'll be when it goes up, but you know, check it out. Check it out, because even at $26.95, I can tell you right now, it's worth it. But is it a good figure? Or is the poo-poo right? Let's do the review and find out. So Godzilla here has no articulation. It is just a resin statue. So proportions are not bad. It's actually pretty decent. It's very nicely Godzilla. Everything looks right in place, size-wise. Tail, the pose is pretty good. I like how the tail is curled around. Makes it nice and easy to like put on your shelf, because it's not going to take up a lot of shelf space. That's a good thing. And, you know, smart of them to do that going into the box. So let's look at that tail to start. It's not bad. There's a lot of like little like scrapes on mine already. And I haven't done anything with it. I haven't even banged it around or anything. I wouldn't, but there is. So you're going to want to touch yours up if it's anything like this. See all the little white in the paint? And that, I mean, honestly, some of it could be... I don't think a lot of it is moving. I was thinking it could be like styrofoam. So let's get a wet nap and see if that's the case. See if any of this goes away. Nah, it's chips, like, or just like scuffage in the paint. Again, it's charcoal gray. Any like dark marker, Gundam marker, you just fill that in, give it a little wipe, and you're good to go. It's there though, for sure. It's there. A lot of good texture. Just moving along. I also shut. I was hearing my dryer banging around. I don't know what's in there. I think there's a jacket in there actually. So anywho. The texture is not bad. You can see in some parts it got totally smoothed over a bit, you know. I don't know what happens there, but yeah, it's not perfect. There's parts that are like oddly misshapen. But, you know, they did try. There is a lot of scaling. It's one solid color, but there is a lot of scaling throughout. That's for sure. The toes are... they're blobbly painted. Blobbly. But the sculpt is good. Like, you can see the sculpt on the knees are good. The legs. Got some nice chunky rolls here. Looking good. And for the most part, I think the sculpt work is nice throughout. Going up the belly, it's a little soft, but you could see it well. The nails are a tad, the nails on the hand are a tad bit better than the feet. The feet are really blobbly. Actually, this foot is actually not bad, but, you know, it's kind of covered by this tail here. It is what it is. And the arms are positioned well. Again, you got some parts that just, like, smooth it over, oddly. Like, somebody really messed up at the factory. Like, I don't know if these are, like, all handmade or what. But, yeah. And the... dorsal fins are kind of a mess, guys. Kind of a mess. Oh boy. Lots of bad paint here. Lots of bad paint. No doubt about it. It's got some good sculpt work. I do like how it looks. They did sculpt it right, but boy, did they butcher this. Completely. And a head sculpt. Sculpt-wise, it's okay. Again, you have some parts that are just weirdly smoothed over for whatever reason. And then the eyes are... Oh, boy. Yeah. I like the red. I do. It pops. But obviously, those red dots are no good. And then you got some, like, bubbling on his head. Like, it just blew up. It blew up, guys. And the mouth is not painted well, and it could have been like sanded down in here a little bit. None of these teeth are, actually the bottom teeth aren't like totally terrible. But the top teeth, pretty bad. That side's better than that side. Oh my god. It looks like he was just chewing on something. The tongue is actually painted well. But yeah, that, I mean, the smoothing of parts is whatever. I could see it happening. But the paint is so bad. It's unfortunate because you know what? The sculpt isn't bad. It really isn't. Again, proportions are good, and this thing is solid. It is super heavy. I mean, it's resin, but it's got a nice... It just feels good. You know, you want to be careful because this is, you know, obviously going to break. But yeah, on the shelf, if it was painted well, this isn't bad. There might be a Fixzilla, guys. I might attempt like my first real legit paint, like complete repaint, because who cares? This, you know, was 20-something bucks. At regular price, and you know, you can get these super cheap. So if you want to get it just as a blank canvas for your own Godzilla needs, there you go. I mean, it's good for that. There's no doubt about it. For your size comparisons, here's Godzilla with a bunch of figures you might have in your collection. Alright, before we get to the final thoughts, I just want to show, because as I was doing my pan-around videos for my final thoughts, I noticed this, and you'll notice in the video too, because I didn't take it out. Piece of dorsal fin chipped off. I didn't do anything. I put it down, and it just cracked off. From right there, you see it? Right there. Yep. Or is it in there? I don't know. I don't know. But I figured I'd show you guys because, yeah, that's gonna happen. That's definitely gonna happen. And my final thoughts. Okay, look, it looks bad, but it looks bad because they painted it bad. There is like some unevenness and weird smooth spots and unfinished looking spots in the sculpt, but overall, that sculpt is not bad. It really isn't. It's Godzilla. There's no doubt about it. And had this had a better paint job, I could see it going over better as far as, you know, what, you know, it's appearing as. Because it appears as like a bootleg Godzilla toy. It really does. There's no doubt about it. This is bootleg, like, I'm talking, like, complete knockoff, you know, not the good knockoffs, like the complete really bad knockoff toys. And this is not really a toy, it's a statue, it's a resin piece that you just put on your shelf. But it's not that good looking, because the paint is really bad. So, if you do get it, and, you know what, I'm always in support of getting anything Godzilla that's, you know, like, readily available here in the States. I just say get it, because that's how you support the franchise. But I get it if you don't want it, you know, like, if you're really down on this, I get it. The paint is terrible. But if you're any sort of customizer, want to paint, or just for fun, who cares? At $20-something or less, you know, you're getting a very heavy piece, that actually has a good sculpt. So if you paint it well, I think you're gonna have a decent looking Godzilla piece on your shelf. So I'm gonna leave it at that. You take it as you will, but I'm glad I got it because I'm gonna try to paint this guy, and I'm gonna get at least another video out of this. So thumbs up. Alright guys, that's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts below, and if you please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Stay safe till next time. Peace out, people.